My baby, my Valentine. Can I use the Mickey with temperature today? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. $1,000 I could spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I get banky, oh no, 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 no.
Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pretty. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, fan. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Joe Harris out there with Edmund Sumner. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
They get it again. Nice shot by Durant.
You must box out Kevin Durant. When you don't, he gobbles up second chance opportunities.
And here's Jones. Pass to Brooks. From deep three-point range, Kevin Durant pulls it in. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Jones. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. For 3, here's Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Jones. Tightly guarded. Adams a screen. From 12 feet. And that one hits the back iron. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Durant with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Durant slams it home.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the basket by Brooklyn.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nets on D. To the middle. Here's Brooks. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Here's O'Neal. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Oh my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
It's a 9-point spread. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. The rebound by the Nets. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. They just put too much pressure on the bench.
You know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slacking and reaching.
Here's Jones. The Nets making their last shot. Adams a screen. From 12 feet. And he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run. These early season games are always interesting to watch for me. Players are finding their rhythm. Smitty, they're trying new things they worked on in the offseason.
It's all about staying the course, B.A. Some off-season training won't pay off right away. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't. Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. good on the second, so he makes them both.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Here's Durant driving to the basket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Jackson, the screen. Conchar drives in. And he buries his first look. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Left side Jones. Jackson outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Claxton driving inside. Count it.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
The Grizzlies have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. And stolen by Durant. Here's Claxton. Brooks defending. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his second basket on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Sumner fires in the triple. Sumner's got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Right side Jones. Jackson pass to Jones. Brooks outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Harris with it. It's picked up by Jones. Here's Conchar. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
They double him with Harris. Back to Conchar. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Ja Morant.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Nets making their last shot. Jones up top. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Sumner. And again, it's Brooklyn.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Jones. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Sumner. And the Nets, another 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Jones. Pass to Brooks. From downtown, that's good from Jones. And the assist by Brooks. Jones has got 8 points.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
the most passionate fans in the land. Let's go, it's t-shirt time.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Ben Simmons comes in for Durant. Curry, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Mills in for Harris. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Sharp, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Conchar. Moran against Mills. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Patrick Mills picks one up.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The first one falls.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And Morant drops them both. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
CA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And both free throws good for Simmons. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports in the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Nets. Shoots over Mills. Sharp grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Moran against Simmons. And the Nets, another three.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Aldama. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Shot's good by Moran.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Third team foul.
Here's Mills. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Nets making their last shot. From deep, Moran. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Left side Mills. Launches the three. Gets the three to fall. Mills has got 5 points.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And it's Moran off the drive and stolen by Simmons. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right side Moran to the inside. Tillman misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, deflected. Morant with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Now here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. On defense, the Nets.
First quarter.
Clark with a screen on Curry. Pass to Clark. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way, coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Morant. The Nets making their last shot. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
And down it goes. 2 points. Simmons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Simmons drives in. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Moran against Mills. And another basket for Memphis.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Shoots over Morant. And there's another one for the Nets.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Morant against Mills. And it's Morant off the drive.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Morant drops them both. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Mills. And there's another one for the Nets.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside Morant. The rebound by Simmons.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Again, the Nets score.
This guy is just an automatic jump shooter no matter where you put him on the floor. And that guy is Patty Mills.
And so it's Brooklyn. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And the Grizzlies shooting a nice 50% for the game. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Durant and Brooks are the guard set for him. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The open shot by Brooks. The wide open shot is on the money. Morant against Mills. Shoots over Morant. Mills, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. And a two-handed jam.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's O'Neal, defended by Jackson. Brooks outside to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Pass to O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes. O'Neal's got his second basket. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clark with it. And Here's Brooks. To the inside. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Simmons. Over Clark. Simmons, no good. Claxton. Yep, that one goes. Claxton's got 6 points.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer O'Neal. And the Nets, another 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. The 3. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
And the Nets call time here.
Let's go, everyone. I need it to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for O'Neal. And Sumner's subbed in for Mills. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Here's Morant. 18 points for him. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Nets making their last shot. Jackson against Durant. Jackson, right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jones. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Shoots it from the corner. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Jones. Here's Jackson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 6.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Durant's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Fades away. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Give him 8.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Thomas. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Jones. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, and hasn't made one since.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Brooks. He had 16 in the win against Oklahoma City. Who poked away? Oh, stolen by Harris. From 13. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Now here's Brooks. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Durant, great positioning on the putback. Durant's got 16 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Now here's Brooks. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Claxton, and it's Curry in for Thomas. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Konchar's checked in. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Pass to Konchar. Here's Tillman. Clock at 6. Down low. It's deflected.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
Here's Jones. 10 points for him. Pass to Konchar. Six on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Brad.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pounded by Harris. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team Hope.
And looking at our leaderboard now, here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Kevin Durant on top.
This big is just oozing with confidence offensively. The best scorer at the 4 and 5 positions, and he's a guy his team can really lean on.
Now Jones. He's got 10. Knocked loose. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator.
Way up. The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Here's Aldama to halt the run. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
The shot by Sumner, no good. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Jones. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer. Jones has got 13.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Fires from the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Inside. And Durant with the block.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Curry gets the bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. Jones in the post. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. And Durant with the big finish.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Jones. He's got 13. There's 1:54 left to play in the second quarter. All by himself. The finish. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And now the Nets on the break. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
On the wing, Conchar. To end the run. Durant pulls it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Pass to Conchar. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Conchar's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
It's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. Outside Jones. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets. He's putting his stamp on this game.
And credit his teammates for consistently putting the ball in his hands.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic battle between these two guys.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yes, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Edmund Sumner is out there with Joe Harris, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
It looks so easy for KD to rise up and knock that down.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
O'Neal, and he buries that one, back rim and in. O'Neal's got 12 points in the game.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, the Nets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Harris's shot is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The offensive rebound. Claxton can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Jones, the pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 35.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And it's Brooks missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Durant. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Brooks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares to his shooters now.
So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
The first free throw is good.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Sumner. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And so Jackson nails both of them. Well, the Nets shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Morant against Mills. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Memphis no good. And the Nets shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Fires from 14. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant with it. He's against O'Neal. Brooks outside. Pass to Conchar. Knocks it loose. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Mills. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
From deep, Morant. Brooklyn with the board.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the shot's good. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout, Brooklyn. Here we go, fans. It's time for DJs. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
He's checked in for Harris. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Brooklyn. A better start would be ideal, but right now they're 10th in their respective conference.
I think for the Nets, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
And he makes a first. And Morant drops them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. O'Neal, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And here's Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And
Whoa!
Crazy good!
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Brooks outside. Simmons brings a double team. Clark, the pass to Adams. Back to Clark. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's O'Neal. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Clark. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Clark's got 8.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Mills. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Aggressive with the dribble. Patty puts the D on his heels. Then with the stop and pop.
Brooks with it. Picked up by Simmons. Morant against Mills. And it's Morant off the drive.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Simmons against Brooks. He shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Adams grabs the miss.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Kicks it out to Clark. Right wing. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Thomas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
To the right side. Brooks outside. Misses the 3. And the net shooting has been incredible. 72%. Here's Simmons. Clark grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Clark with a screen on Mills. Brooks the pass to Clark. Blocked! Here's Thomas. He's got 6. A quick shot there. It's off target. Brooks outside. To the paint. Here's Clark. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 11. Outside Simmons. Over Adams. Simmons, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Morant with it, and it's Mills picking him up. And that one's good. Morant's got 24.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
They get it back. Pass to Claxton. Over Adams. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Claxton's got 8.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
And here's Morant. 24 points for him. Driving in. And then Morant with the jam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And it's Morant off the drive. Brooks from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Next foul, Nicholas Claxton.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Edwards comes in for O'Neal. And it's Curry in for Thomas. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Clark. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Mills against Morant. Over Mills. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Knocked away. Here's Sharp. And a nice finish on the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's a look at the teams that have been aggressive at attacking the glass this year with the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Memphis.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So the Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Well, the Nets shooting 54% so far in the third quarter.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
First one falls for him. Jones, he's checked in for Brooks. And so Curry nails both of them. Here's Morant. 26 points for him. Shoots from 12. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts it up from the high post. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 37.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Moran against Mills. Outside Moran. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For three, Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Moran, looking to win the run. He buries it from 3. Morant's got 29 points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And that one's good by Durant.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here's Aldama. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Can he keep it going? And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Jones from outside. That shot off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Edwards for 3. Aldama grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Mills. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Curry, no good. And Memphis shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. And it's Morant off the drive. Gets himself open and drills it. Morant's got 31.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. 1 second left. No luck on that one. And so it's Brooklyn. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. On the court for the Grizzlies. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. To the inside. Chandler lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The 3 from Curry. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Chandler. Guarded by Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Clark. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Clark's gone 6 of 8. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline for him. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
First free throw is good. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Thomas. That one rolls around and rims out. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Conchar drives in. That one falls.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Chandler. Here's Clark. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They're really working the paint now.
The Nets have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 47 points.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
He shoots. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Sumner. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Chandler. Poke loose. Pass to Clark. There's the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Durant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. Here's Sumner. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here's Chandler. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Durant. And the 17-footer goes down. Durant's got 49 in the game.
And having Kevin Durant is such a luxury. At times you can give him the ball and just get out of the way.
Here's Chandler. Sinks it from distance. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Here's Chandler. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Inside. Pass to Clark. no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Morris. Edwards with it. The fadeaway. Conchar pulls it in.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Back to Clark. Tries again. Pass to Conchar. Back to Clark. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dead team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Six to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Chandler. Three-pointer, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Brooks. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another three. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The shot by Sumner, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Chandler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Sumner. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
It's time to get hyped. Let's hear it one time for Brooklyn Nets own T. Hype. Come on.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Mills, no good.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Thomas. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Brooks. Brad, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And Brooks drops them both. Well, the Nets shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Brooks. Cash money on the open jump shot. Brooks has got 15 points in just the second half.
And this is what you like about Dillon. He can be a role player for you, and you can also lean on him to carry the load.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Brooks outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Up and over Brooks. Harris misses. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter with the step back. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Brooks missing. Here's Sharp, defended by Jones. Shoots from 14. Edwards can't hit.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Jones, his shot is good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Mills. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Jones to the inside. Brooks. And the layup is good off the glass. Brooks has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Challenging the heart of the defense on that play. Brooks daring someone to stop him.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Patrick Mills picks one up.
Shooting for Memphis. Tyus Jones. At the line with 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Jones. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Harris. And so he hits both. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Brooks outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Takes a 3. No good there. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Mills from the arc. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. Grizzlies with the rebound. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Jones up top, guarded by Edwards. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jones for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Takes the 3. Here's Thomas. Brooks defending. They get the rebound. Right side Edwards. Kept alive. Pass to Sumner. From deep. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. And here's Brooks. On the wing, Jones. Fires the 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're on top by 29. 19 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Brooks. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.